So this was probably my favorite day from the whole trip. I first head out on a boat with Anne, Lucette, and Captain Lars. We are going to go down the Nuuk Fiord and try to find some Norse settlements and do a little bit of fishing. And after a little bit of a hike, we got to go check out a Norse settlement. Right over here is the old Norse settlement. You can kind of see it's in a square. Well, here's our first stop along the Nuuk Fiord. We just stopped in the Norse settlement. Anne can tell us a bit about this. Anne is what do you do, Anne?
Archaeology. I've never been at this site before, but it's quite peculiar because it's lying on the wrong side of the fjord when you're talking about grazing. And we have some buildings here right now. I can see three structures. This one here, which is divided into three. There's this one structure just next to, and there's a bigger structure up there, and probably also one further behind, I'm not sure.
So what do you think these buildings are here?
I think that they're not skemas where you have dried meat, because the walls are very, very thick. So they might be for summer grazing, where you came here and stayed the whole summer so that animals could get some fresh grass to eat. That you can also see that because the walls are thick, and then they have probably also maybe put some turf inside the walls to fill up the holes so the wind can go through. Really normal the Norse to build it up along the slopes and using some of the natural softness for their roofs too. If it had been like a whole year dwelling, there would have been midden area, and then there would also, you wouldn't have such a nice stone structure because it would have been built with turfs, which either would have collapsed. It wouldn't have been looking so clearly here. So yeah, probably. Much larger than the other ones. The other ones, they're small enough so to be able to build a roof. This structure is really, really big, so it might have been like to keep the sheep in at night or when it was colder, so that they wouldn't run around. So what's a stable? It's a type of fence, yeah, but still that they're protected from the weather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Then it was really great because we got to see some icebergs. And when in Greenland, the thing you have to do is lick an iceberg. man told me one thing you should always do in Greenland is kiss the glacier. Can I kiss it? That's what good Greenland ice. Then we got out of the bumpy weather.
Eller er det meget normalt?
Ja, det er meget normalt.
Det er du over det ellers selv ude i området? Eller
Og man kan se,
helt over ind i...
And into a small fjord where it was calm enough to fish.
have you caught anything yet?
Nicole, what are you doing here?
I think I feel tension.
This is our dinner.
The master fisherman.
I think it took Lars 2 seconds to catch one.
Just warming up. Just warming up. And I don't know if it was because of the current or if my rod needed to be greased a little bit, but I'll tell you, I had a heck of a time trying to reel that fish in. I think I have something.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on, Nicole, make us proud. Make all the Manitobans proud.
I barely felt that the fish is I feel like the old Nazi.
Where is it?
Where did you see it?
Ja.
God, I'm so... Oh my god. Okay. Oh, yes! I got it!
That's okay.
Okay. Look how big it is.
It's tiny. It's not even hooked. It's so tail.
I have a picture. Just send you a picture.
So this is your catch.